Forget about protein powder. There's a natural food that can halt muscle loss almost immediately. That's right. Skip the expensive tubs of powder. Real, everyday foods can prevent muscle breakdown faster than you might think. And yes, this is absolutely backed by science. You don't need fancy shakes or overpriced supplements to stay strong and healthy. Today, I'm going to reveal something the supplement industry hopes you never find out. There are simple, common foods, things you may already have in your kitchen that work to preserve your muscles much more effectively than most protein powders out there. One of these foods is so potent, it can begin reversing signs of muscle loss in just 30 minutes after consumption. Even better, it typically costs less than $2. Welcome to Senior Nutrition, where we go beyond the hype and bring you down-to-earth advice for aging well. If this is your first time here, you're about to understand why so many seniors have ditched expensive supplements and switched to real food alternatives. Let's be honest, the protein supplement market makes billions of dollars by convincing us that we need their ultra-processed formulas to fight aging muscles. Before we get into the details, I'd love to know your thoughts. Have you ever replaced protein powders with whole foods? How did it work for you? Share your story in the comments. I truly enjoy hearing your personal experiences and insights. 1. The problem with protein powders. We often see polished advertisements featuring active seniors sipping protein shakes, claiming these powdered blends are the secret to staying strong and youthful. But here's the truth that most supplement companies won't tell you. Protein powders are highly processed. That means many of the key nutrients your body relies on for muscle growth are removed or degraded in the process. These powders are often filled with artificial sweeteners that can disrupt digestion, synthetic vitamins your body may not absorb well, and isolated protein molecules that are stripped of the natural cofactors that make them effective. To make things worse, many older adults report that these powders cause unpleasant side effects like gas, bloating, and digestive discomfort. The fact is, our bodies were never meant to rely on lab-created powders for nourishment. What we are designed to thrive on is real, whole food, nutrient-dense, natural ingredients that deliver not only protein but also a symphony of other nutrients that work in harmony to protect and build muscle. The foods I'm about to share don't just offer protein. They contain powerful natural compounds that help reduce muscle breakdown, enhance protein absorption, soothe inflammation, and provide the precise nutrition aging muscles desperately need. 2. Why whole foods beat protein powders. Let's break down why whole foods outperform protein powders in nearly every way. First, scientists talk about a concept called food synergy. This means the nutrients in whole foods work together in natural, highly effective ways that isolated supplements simply can't replicate. Think of protein powder as a single instrument, maybe a violin. It can play a tune, but it's nothing like hearing a full orchestra. Whole foods offer the entire ensemble. Second, real foods come packed with all the natural cofactors your body needs: vitamins, minerals, enzymes, and phytonutrients, all of which help your body utilize protein more effectively. Powders might be fortified with synthetic nutrients, but they often lack the natural balance your body truly recognizes and needs. Third, proteins in whole foods remain in their natural, unaltered form. Your body has evolved to digest these forms efficiently. In contrast, the high heat and chemical processes used in making protein powders can distort the protein structure, making it less bioavailable and harder to digest. Fourth, whole foods offer a slow and steady release of nutrients. This means your muscles get ongoing support instead of a quick spike that fades fast. For older adults who may not eat as frequently, this sustained nourishment is crucial. And finally, let's be honest, real food actually tastes good. Enjoying your meals plays a big role in maintaining healthy habits long term. Few people look forward to choking down a gritty shake every day, but delicious real meals that help build muscle, that's something anyone can stick with for life. 3. The foods that protect your muscles. First up, ricotta cheese. Let's start with one of the most powerful muscle-protecting foods that rarely gets the attention it deserves, ricotta cheese. Not to be confused with cottage cheese or Greek yogurt, this is about ricotta specifically. It's creamy, mild, and packed with natural compounds that make it more effective than many commercial protein powders. In fact, it starts working within minutes. Ricotta boasts the highest natural concentration of whey protein found in any whole food. Unlike the processed whey used in powders, ricotta's whey exists in its original form, paired with beneficial fats and minerals that enhance absorption. Once consumed, this natural whey quickly enters your bloodstream, signaling your body to halt muscle breakdown. Even more impressively, ricotta contains about 3 grams of leucine per cup. Leucine is the on switch for muscle growth. When blood levels rise, your muscles get a clear message to stop breaking down and start building back up. Ricotta also includes albumin, the same protein found in egg whites, but in a gentler, more digestible form. Albumin has an incredibly high biological value, meaning your body can use almost all of it to repair and grow muscle. No protein powder comes close. On top of all that, ricotta contains calcium lactate, a form of calcium that is much easier for the body to absorb than what you find in most supplements. This type of calcium is crucial for both bone and muscle function. And since ricotta is soft, smooth, and easy to eat, it's ideal for seniors with dental issues or difficulty swallowing. Ricotta won't cause the bloating or discomfort common with many powders. It's versatile too. Enjoy it sweet or savory. Mix it with berries and honey, spread it on toast, or use it to replace heavy cream in soups and sauces. Every serving delivers fast muscle support while feeling like a treat, not a chore. Second, watermelon. Next, let's talk about a surprising food that protects muscle, even though it's low in protein. Watermelon might seem like just a refreshing summer fruit, but it's actually one of the best foods for supporting aging muscles. The reason? It's the richest natural source of an amino acid called citrulline. Your body converts citrulline into arginine, which then produces nitric oxide. Don't worry about the biochemistry. What matters is that nitric oxide helps widen blood vessels, improving circulation. This sends more oxygen and nutrients to your muscles and removes waste products that cause fatigue and soreness. Studies show that eating watermelon or drinking its juice can reduce muscle soreness by up to 40% and speed up recovery by nearly half. And this benefit isn't just for athletes, it's even more important for older adults, since circulation naturally slows with age. Watermelon also delivers potassium, even more per slice than a banana, which helps prevent cramps and keeps your muscles functioning well. It's rich in lycopene too, an antioxidant that protects muscle cells from damage and oxidative stress, both of which accelerate muscle loss as we age. And yes, even the natural sugars in watermelon help. After physical activity, whether it's exercise, yard work, or household chores, your muscles need to replenish their energy. Watermelon's natural fruit sugars do this perfectly, while citrulline helps speed recovery. For best results, enjoy watermelon about an hour before or shortly after activity. Some people even juice the white rind, which contains even more citrulline. Third, canned salmon. Now let's look at something practical and powerful. Canned salmon. Specifically, wild-caught pink or sockeye varieties. It may not sound fancy, but it's one of the most complete muscle-supporting foods you can keep in your pantry, and you can eat it straight from the can. A small can provides around 25 grams of complete protein, but that's just the start. Canned salmon is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA, which are game changers for aging muscles. These fats make your muscles more responsive to protein, meaning you can get more muscle growth from the same amount of protein if you're getting enough omega-3s. Research shows that older adults who consume omega-3 rich fish maintain more muscle mass and strength than those who don't. Omega-3s also help fight chronic inflammation, creating an ideal environment for muscle repair and growth. Canned salmon also contains soft, edible bones, an often overlooked source of calcium, phosphorus, and vitamin D3, the natural form your body produces from sunlight. These are all critical for muscle function and bone strength. Salmon even contains astaxanthin, the antioxidant that gives it its pink color. This compound protects muscles from stress and cellular damage, even from everyday activities, and it's incredibly convenient. No cooking required, no cleanup needed, and a long shelf life. You can eat it plain, add it to salads, or mash it with avocado on whole grain toast. At around $3 a can, it's more affordable than protein powders and often easier on the stomach. 4. Whole eggs. Finally, let's talk about a classic that's making a comeback. Whole eggs, yolk and all. Despite years of debate, the latest science confirms that whole eggs are among the most powerful muscle-building foods available. In fact, eating whole eggs after exercise builds roughly 40% more muscle than eating the same amount of protein from egg whites alone. Why? The yolk contains a host of powerful nutrients that work synergistically with egg white proteins to stimulate muscle growth. Eggs have the highest protein quality score of any food, with a biological value of 100, meaning your body can use nearly all of the protein they contain for muscle repair and growth. But it's not just the protein that matters. The yolk delivers vitamin D to support muscle contractions, choline for nerve-muscle communication, and vitamin A, which plays a crucial role in protein synthesis. Eggs also contain clusters of leucine-rich proteins that signal your muscles to grow more effectively than isolated leucine in powdered form. It's another example of how nature's version works better than anything manufactured. Here's a bonus tip. Eating eggs alongside vegetables can increase your absorption of nutrients from those veggies by up to 7 times. So next time you have a veggie omelet, know you're doing something incredible for your muscles. And what about cholesterol? Research now shows that dietary cholesterol, like the kind in eggs, is not harmful for most people. In fact, it's often beneficial for older adults as it helps. 5. Kefir. The 5th food on our list works its magic while you sleep and has been a staple in Eastern European diets for generations. It's called kefir, a tangy, fermented milk drink that delivers benefits for muscle health that no protein powder can truly match. Kefir contains more probiotics than any other dairy product, with up to 60 different strains of beneficial bacteria and yeasts. But these probiotics do more than just support digestion. They play a key role in what's known as the gut-muscle axis. A healthy gut produces anti-inflammatory compounds and enzymes that help your body use protein more efficiently, both of which are crucial for muscle preservation as we age. Kefir's protein is already partially broken down due to fermentation, making it significantly easier for your body to absorb, especially if your digestion isn't as strong as it used to be. This means nearly complete protein utilization without the digestive issues that powders often bring. One of the most remarkable features of kefir is its casein content. Casein forms a gentle gel in the stomach that releases amino acids gradually, over as long as 7 hours. That's why drinking kefir before bed provides a slow, sustained feed of nutrients to your muscles while you sleep, helping prevent the nighttime muscle breakdown that happens naturally during fasting. Additionally, kefir contains peptides that help reduce blood pressure, ease inflammation, and strengthen the immune system, all of which support overall muscle health. Plus, the fermentation process naturally generates vitamin K2 in its most effective form, MK7, which directs calcium to your bones and muscles instead of your arteries. Want to level it up? Add a spoonful of ground flaxseed for an omega-3 boost or blend kefir with berries to add antioxidants. Unlike the chalky, artificial taste of shakes, kefir is naturally refreshing and enjoyable to drink every day. 6. Black beans. The sixth food on the list might challenge what you've heard about plant-based protein, but the research is clear. Black beans are a surprisingly effective food for supporting muscle health. 1 cup of cooked black beans provides around 18 grams of protein, but the real magic comes from what's called resistant starch, a special fiber that feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut. When these gut bacteria digest resistant starch, they produce a compound called butyrate. This powerful substance has been proven to help maintain muscle mass and increase strength, especially in older adults. Black beans also create what's known as the second meal effect. That means eating them helps your muscles absorb and use protein more efficiently, not just from that meal, but from the next one too. They're packed with folate, providing over half of your daily requirement in a single serving. Folate is essential for creating new cells, including muscle cells. Unfortunately, many older adults fall short on this key nutrient. Black beans are also loaded with magnesium, which supports more than 300 biochemical processes in the body, many of them directly related to muscle function, energy production, and protein synthesis. Without sufficient magnesium, your muscles can't make proper use of protein no matter how much you eat. On top of all this, black beans are rich in anthocyanins, the same antioxidant compounds that give blueberries their muscle protective reputation. These compounds fight oxidative stress and reduce the age-related loss of muscle tissue. Lastly, the fiber in black beans helps regulate blood sugar levels, avoiding the highs and lows that promote muscle degradation over time. 7. Beets. Our seventh food might not be on your radar, but it should be: beets. These colorful root vegetables have become recognized as one of the most effective foods for boosting muscle function and endurance, especially important as we age. Beets are the richest natural source of dietary nitrates. Once consumed, these nitrates are converted into nitric oxide in the body, which increases blood flow to the muscles by as much as 20%. This improved circulation delivers more oxygen and nutrients to muscle tissue while also helping clear out waste byproducts. Scientific studies show that beet juice, or simply eating cooked beets, can boost muscle efficiency by up to 16%. That means you can do the same activity with less fatigue and less post-exercise soreness. Beets are also loaded with betalains, the compounds responsible for their deep red color. These natural anti-inflammatory agents help reduce chronic muscle inflammation, a key factor in age-related muscle decline. Their natural sugars are absorbed gradually, providing stable energy during activity without causing spikes in blood sugar, which can lead to muscle breakdown. They're also high in betaine, a nutrient that helps your body produce creatine naturally. Creatine is crucial for short bursts of strength and energy, but our natural production declines with age. Beets help bring it back up. Whether you're walking, gardening, or simply staying active around the house, eating beets before activity boosts endurance and shields your muscles from damage. 8. Sardines and olive oil. The eighth and final food on our list might be the most powerful of them all: sardines packed in olive oil. This humble food offers a nutrient combination that no processed powder can rival. 1 small can provides roughly 23 grams of high-quality, complete protein, containing all the essential amino acids your muscles require. Sardines are among the top dietary sources of vitamin D, supplying up to 70% of your daily need in just one serving. Low vitamin D levels are directly linked to muscle weakness and increased risk of muscle wasting in aging adults. But that's just the beginning. These little fish are loaded with natural omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA. These not only reduce inflammation, but also enhance your muscle cells' sensitivity to protein, making every gram you eat more effective at maintaining muscle mass. The fact that they're packed in olive oil adds another layer of support. The healthy fats from olive oil aid in the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins and add additional anti-inflammatory properties. The combination of fish oil and olive oil creates a powerful synergy that strengthens and protects muscle tissue. Sardines are also a top source of CoQ10, a nutrient your muscles use to produce energy. As we age, CoQ10 levels drop, leading to fatigue and muscle weakness. Sardines help replenish it in a form that's easy to absorb. Don't forget the soft, edible bones inside. They're an excellent source of calcium and phosphorus, two minerals that are essential for healthy muscle contractions and skeletal support. Unlike most calcium pills, the calcium in sardine bones is natural, gentle, and easy on the stomach. 4. A simple daily meal plan. Now that you know the 8 best foods for preserving and building muscle, let's bring it all together with a practical daily meal plan, one that supports your strength without ever touching a protein powder. Start your morning with whole eggs cooked gently in olive oil, perhaps scrambled with some spinach or bell peppers. This meal delivers complete protein plus a host of supportive nutrients to kickstart your day. For a mid-morning snack, have a bowl of ricotta cheese topped with fresh berries. The whey protein from ricotta goes to work quickly to prevent muscle breakdown, while the antioxidants in the berries provide cellular protection. At lunch, enjoy a black bean salad with colorful vegetables and a drizzle of olive oil. The plant protein, fiber, and healthy fats combine to keep your muscles supported and your blood sugar stable. In the afternoon, especially after being active, grab a slice or two of watermelon. Its natural sugars refuel your muscles, and the citrulline speeds up recovery and reduces soreness. For dinner, opt for a serving of canned salmon or sardines paired with roasted beets and vegetables. This meal gives you top-quality protein, omega-3s, antioxidants, and nitric oxide boosters to support recovery in the evening hours. Before bed, sip on a glass of kefir. Its slow-digesting casein protein will continue feeding your muscles throughout the night, protecting them from the natural breakdown that occurs during sleep.